I'll be out at the minute,
No worries.
and then I'll go watch some shows with my mother.
Sounds good.
I
Good.
still watch all the Chicago shows.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, today's just taped them.
Yeah, I just go on Peacock and watch them.
Oh yeah. You can backtrack. Peacock. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, good luck on your next win, man.
I think one win at a time.
Yeah, I got the Jets next. You never know, but
Yeah. All right. My mom's calling me.
okay. No worries. No worries. All right. All right. All right. That's right. We got 5 games.
Doubt it, I won't. He won't mislead all his followers. Praying on the process. Mind and spirit. Feel like I'm floating in my prime time.
2 games back, and these guys.
Right now.
Oh shit! I'm back a lot. I gotta win. See the Jet. All right, we're gonna beat the Jets. Gotta beat the Jets. It's just plain and simple.
To the devil I'm fine. He always trying his best. Top of the pole. Me and my bros. When the story gets told, it's gonna be BMF. Down hard. It wasn't made easy. You can't live twice. Thank God I'm breathing. We gotta go now. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in. Still no pressure. Thank God I breathe. Cause I speak is what they need. I tell no lies. I'm still up top and still can't drop what they not. Yeah. I guess gotta run it back. Didn't like the way that went down. After it was, I admitted it turned to a beast. This that right here that get me going. After I put me a way that we killing the critics and killing the hate. Might gotta talk to a priest. The way we evolved and knock down walls, it's outrageous. A quarterback calls, I don't like 12 except Tom Brady. Can short my stock, I still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms are minor, but you know she living major. When you flying up this, ain't no cables. So look what happened in Vegas and stay in Vegas. Morning time, we check the news, we made the papers.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this whip. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, he can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that gentle and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made in Wales and it got a twist to it. This ain't Big Shine, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this whip. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this whip. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night.
It's week 14 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He comes into this one 5th in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Dolphins and the Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career.
All right, now.
Hold up, what you saying? Look up, you ain't hitting no more. Fix up with a bang. Got drip when they hit that door. You did it on me. Baby, it's me. Chevy go up, down. And you go bounce with me. Make it bounce. Switch that flow, straight back, on them feet, bounce that, get down low, bounce right, yes indeed. About to telling me something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting. I got a deed to the house, and the less of the if you tryna do something, you gotta lead with the bounce.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Dolphins' versatile running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Dolphins and the Jets, and it's coming up next.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. The Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The master of play action, Rodgers. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That one to Corley. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. And the Jets have a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Jets 1st down.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now This defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Again, it's Rodgers. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York. For Aaron Rodgers, that is touchdown number 508 of his career, drawing him level with the man who he was the understudy for his first few seasons, Brett Favre. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Offense will make their way onto the field. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I don't care how long you've been playing or how good of a player you are, Mike. It is inevitable in the NFL that some days it just doesn't go your way, and you're going to have a bad game. The key, though, is can you prevent that one bad performance from turning into 2? And that's certainly the case here today. It's going to take a significantly better performance out of him at the quarterback position if they want to avoid another loss. Big part of that is, can he mentally bounce back from last week, put it behind him, and come out and play to his level of football?
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Xavier Gibson deep to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Lazard.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Porter. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Achane. Achane on 1st down and then some. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
A run up the middle with Achan, and he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here. It's Achan. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. We are through 1. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achan. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Huntley. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. To the pylon, he's pinned. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. First and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Rodgers. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Automatic first down.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. One of the tight ends motions right. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try to run it with Hall. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Huntley. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Come on, set.
Throwing, Huntley. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Huntley. This throw right side is caught by Hill. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll pull it up again right after the halftime break. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to...
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Huntley. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. Huntley now. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out.
Oh, he pumps up the football. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Rodgers now. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
3rd down and 9. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The Dolphins offense going to get it one final time in this first half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. It's a pistol snap for Huntley. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That's Sauce Gardner, the all-pro, there to knock that one away. Here's Huntley. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. 26. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They will take a knee here. So we reach halftime in what was a very compelling first half of play. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin in the AFC South in Nashville. Tennessee hosting Jacksonville. And it's the Titans with the lead in the 2nd quarter of play. Calvin Ridley, a touchdown reception. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Ray McLeod, a touchdown reception. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Right back to Mostert on first down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
He'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here now, 3rd and 5. Once again, it's Mostert. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Jets offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And slim pickings there to about the 12-yard line.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Jets first down.
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Rodgers gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. A give. Here's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Another run here with Hall. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Chop Robinson, the rookie out of Penn State, in there for the stop. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Rodgers to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and sniffing that one out.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets move out in front.
Personal foul.
The new
Roughing
score,
the kicker.
17-14. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. They'll run. This is Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. That's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now he'll run. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Miami.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Huntley. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Here's a give to Achane. He gets free. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's all. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. From the gun, Rodgers. Now he'll run it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Rodgers toward the sideline and taken in by Adams.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Jets first down. They'll drop to throw. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Rodgers going up top again. The open man is Wilson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Second down, goal to go. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have, and it got to have it.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed.
The previous
Tight
play is
game,
under review.
tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jets 24, Dolphins 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Huntley. That's caught downfield by Smith. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Huntley. Open man downfield is Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good. We're on fire, Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Huntley. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 1st down.
Here we go, set,
To throw is Huntley. That's taken in by Achane.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Huntley. A quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. Just enough of a cushion to get the field goal unit on and try to send this one to an extra session. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to force overtime. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a first throw here in overtime. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. They will run it over center with Hall. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to have a Jets first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. They give to Hall. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
The master of play action, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Rodgers now. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and long for Rodgers. He'll try carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Huntley. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Huntley now. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On the ground is H.A. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second.
A 26-yard attempt.
So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So, Finza, it's a win for the Dolphins. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
That's how I be happy. Just for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get crackin', put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback. Tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drive big this could been weeks since. Damn, tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil, make the city proud, put it down for them, come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In them dirty, dirty apartments, stay shining. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans, real shine. Like the Magnolia, city in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling, code 304. She don't want a 16 renegade on a make it. Buy a trees, no love. I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran. Gotta watch for the cameras before you get freaky. Can't with no random these the sneaky. If police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it. On 65th Street. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In them dirty, dirty apartments, stay shining. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans, real shine. Like the Magnolia, city in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
Oh, we need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one thing, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, bro, so you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top. Yeah.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I squinted. Bro gave me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth. No, I could have been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my together, go to work. I've been hitting the licks since flip verse flirts. Riding like witchcraft, finding beauty in the darkness like Rembrandt. Everybody gang till it get bad. Do you hear me? The ghetto was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win that. Nah. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In them dirty, dirty apartments, stay shining. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans, real shine. Like the Magnolia, city in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In them dirty, dirty apartments, stay shining. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans, real shine. Like the Magnolia, city in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
That underground music, riding in the good, not used. Tighten up, good lose. I approve. I bet I stamped and approved. Straight underground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame how to do this.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see the veteran Jonnu Smith. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Dolphins and the Texans on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. It just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career, get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Houston. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the #2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
You could certainly make the case, Mike, that he had one of the best rookie seasons by a quarterback in NFL history. Not so much just his personal play, but he has completely rejuvenated that Houston Texans locker room and that Houston Texans organization. It was incredible watching him as a rookie. Tell you what, though, I think he's even more capable here in his second year under center.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Quick, right?
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And this time... ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Give running right. It is Mixon. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He'll try to run for it. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A gain there of 11. First down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Stephon Diggs and the rest of the Houston offense set to take over again. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up. 3rd and long. Now Stroud will set up the screen here with Dell. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Once again, it's Achane. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. So, on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll run with Mixon. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. To throw is Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Dell. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment.
All right.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Automatic first down.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. Stroud going to set up to throw. And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. To throw is Huntley. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He's got Dell for that one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now, Stroud. That's caught right side to tight end Schultz. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Digs on the reception. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. That one, taken in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the 1st half, Mike, and You give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
On the quick, right?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Oh, right.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. It is 3rd and 10. They'll go down to a knee. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for the second time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. So we'll take a breath. We're at the half, and it has been an intriguing game to this point. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the second quarter. Travis Etienne, a touchdown run in that first half. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in the good 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Chase Brown, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Tyreek now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Huntley. He finds his tight end. That's Smythe.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's H.A. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. It is Aziz Al-Shire with the stop. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Achan. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Huntley. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Back to throw. Huntley. He finds the open man, Braxton Berrios. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Huntley now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Throwing, Huntley. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Achan. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Achane. Powering forward. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stroud. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Here we go. 7-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
All right.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. The throw on the run is complete. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. Here's Huntley. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and put him down for a sack.
Xavier Howard got a hand in there to knock that one away.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put them in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Like, they call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Huntley. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Automatic first down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the carry, here's H.A. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, H.A. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. A run with the fullback in goal. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
These are the situations why, Mike, that some teams continue to keep a fullback on the roster. You get into these 3rd and short situations, just hand it to the big guy, put your head down, pick up the first down.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Already.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Achane. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand?
Still 1st down.
A run. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And the defense has it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, The drive does start at the 20-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Huntley. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Huntley now. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now there's the timeout, signaled with 2 seconds left to go. The field goal unit likely to come on, try to send this one to OT. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to force overtime. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. So it's a win here. It's a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
That ultra ground move, riding in the years, not used. Tighten up, you'll lose. I approve. I bet I stepped and approved. Straight ultra ground makes all your haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt up when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be up, be about your biz.